Will legalization 2.0 save the industry? So this video I was watching not too long ago, and they were talking about Canopy CEO from last conference call was talking about that he believes that down the road there will be only 5 or 6 cannabis companies in the MJ companies. Oh, I said that with cannabis. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. But yeah, he talked about how down the road, down the future, there'll be maybe 5 or 6 surviving companies. Right now, there's like 140 MJ companies, and he believes that they will all start dying off because nobody, if you can't sell your product, you're gonna eventually die off. And this industry is a very capital intensive business. So yeah, 5 or 6. I think so too. I think if we look 5 years down the road, there will be only 5 or 6 companies surviving, and the rest will probably die off. But this is just my opinion. Just right now, the Canadian market is not good. The people with capital are going to survive. Even Aurora is struggling. Well, Aurora made a lot of mistakes, like acquiring CanMed with cash. Pursuing that, I think that was a mistake. But again, that's just my opinion. If they didn't have to use cash, they would have been off on a better position. I also think Alcana was a mistake too. I think starting up the Aurora Sun facility was a mistake. I think they should have just kept that. They should have just kept to their current pace and not announced the Aurora Sun, because they could have saved that cash. It would have put them in a much better position, but Aurora wanted to scale for the global markets. They basically built the Aurora Sun, so for expectations that legalization will happen in Europe eventually, in Germany, Europe. So they decided to build the Sun facility to meet that demand. At least that's my assumption. But yeah, right now, like, Aurora is producing too much. Everybody's producing too much. I honestly believe that Cannabis 2.0 will not really save Aurora. I mean, it might help, but I think that, when consumers are like, more general consumers might come in for the beverages and the edibles, but I believe that the current users will switch over from flower to concentrates and to vapes and to higher quality, higher THC cannabis products. That's what I think the current market is gonna do. But so the sales of the flower is gonna go down, and the sales of the vape products are gonna go up. Aurora might do a little better, but I honestly believe that it's still gonna be very limited, and it's still yet to be seen. Right? We don't know for sure what's going to happen, but we'll see how the market develops over time. The government is trying right now. They're trying to save these companies by giving the private market to give Ontario the private market and have no government interference, so no middleman. So it's just directly shipment right to the dispensaries. So and on top of that, they can sell it online stores. More news of that will be released in the new year. So hopefully we do have a rally, but my gut feeling tells me that we are in pain for another couple months. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Anyways, moving forward, Aurora stock after hours right now is up a penny. Aurora still haven't announced. Right now it's 3 o'clock for my time. The stock market has been closed for an hour, and they still haven't came up with the news of the convertible debenture yet. So kind of wanted to see that before the market officially closes, to see how the market reacts to the convertible debenture. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I was watching MedMen stock today, and when it went down to 80 cents, I should have sold out. I should have just sold out. But when it broke 80 cents, I was really worried because it broke a resistance. The stock is trying to make a new low, and nobody was buying. There was just more selling and selling and selling. So I was like, okay, you know what? I don't like averaging down. So I just got rid of my stock, and I'm hoping the stock price goes down lower because there's a possibility MedMen could go down lower. It's making new lows right now, and until it finds a new bottom, and on top of that, earnings could crash the stock even further. My assumption the earnings is going to be very bad, but they are working and they are trying to fix it. But I'm still very worried about the earnings. I think when earnings come out, we could see the stock tank all the way down to 50 cents, which would make it a killer buying opportunity. So, yeah. Anyways, MedMen announces layoff and overall plans to achieve positive EBITDA. They're trying to reduce the expenses from $154 million all the way down to $85 million on an annual run rate, and they expect to achieve this by fiscal third quarter 2020. So in the next 6 months before they achieve this $85 million S&G run rate. So it's going to take a while to fix the company while the company is still losing boatloads of money. So it's right now it's not looking too good. They're trying to fix the company, and I think there's a possibility, even if I think MedMen asset is undervalued, I think there's a possibility MedMen could become the new Zenabis. I thought Zenabis assets are undervalued, but it kept tanking, and now it's extremely undervalued. It's at $40 million. So, and right now in the stock market, there's a lot of competition, and if MedMen doesn't execute, they could go away, they could go bankrupt, and that does make me worry. I'm not gonna gamble with the earnings. I'm gonna wait until the earnings are passed, and then if it does look good, which I highly doubt it, I think it's going to be a bad earnings report, and I think the stock will drop, and then at that point, I will be making a gamble on MedMen. I'm no longer making a position of 500,000 shares. I'm doing more like 200,000 shares, maybe 250,000 shares. So I do hope it drops this down to 50 cents so I can have that opportunity to buy in at dirt cheap and gamble that the company is hopefully fixing itself. So I'm not looking too forward to the earnings, but I'm not a shareholder anymore. So I sold out of my position because I think Aurora MedMen could go become a Zenabis. Again, this is just my opinion. Yeah. What kind of scares me that while MedMen's going down, Liberal Health Science seems to maintain an uptrend. Harvest seems to doing a lot better than MedMen. Even Ianthus, Ianthus is about to have the same market cap as MedMen. So, when you do not perform in the as a business, the stock gets punished hard, and right now MedMen's having a lot of trouble. Yes, they have great branding, but maybe Gotham Green will get them for dirt cheap prices. Who knows? They do owe Gotham Green a lot of money. They owe a lot of convertible debenture money. So, unlike Aurora, I don't think those people want to convert, and the capital market is what determines the stock price. So if the capital market wants the stock price to go lower, I'm not going to fight it. I think MedMen could go down lower. True Eve is doing very well, and MedMen used to once had a market cap very similar to True Eve. When it was $4, it was almost $2 billion. Not looking good. They lost MedMen so far lost 90% of its value because they can't execute, and shareholders are selling out of their positions. So we'll see how low MedMen can go, but at this point I'm hoping it goes down to 50 cents. Then I'll definitely make a gamble on it. Largo maintained its price target, remained very flat today. Didn't seem to want to move anywhere. Largo, I'm also gambling on Largo, but Largo I feel more safe because Largo has $150 million on their balance sheet. They have very low expenses and they have no debt. So to me, Largo is a safe company. They will survive. And if Vanadium price ever skyrockets, I think Largo price will skyrocket with it. Australia's capital fell today, 5 cents, 8.47% because Aurora tanked today, and it brought Australia's down with it. The market today was trading sideways. Actually, it was kind of bullish, a little bit bullish, but there was news on Ray Dalio reported a massive $1 billion bet that the stock market will tremble by March. Is wrong. Wait. Okay, maybe I misread this, but something about Ray Dalio betting against massive tremble by March is wrong. Oh, so he was wrong about the stock market crashing in March. Yeah. I don't know. I thought I must have misread it. I thought he was betting that the market would crash. He's betting $1 billion. I must have read that wrong. Oh well. Tesla stock. Tesla looks like it's downtrending. That new truck didn't really help them succeed. That's just how the way things are. AMD stock is downtrending too. So happy I have a put option on it. I'm hoping it keeps tanking. If it ever hits below $36, $35, I may buy a call option on it. Gamble that the stock price will go back up. We'll see what happens. Uber is uptrending. It's maintaining its price. SoftBank must be super happy. Like, yes, we're making our money back. They're probably secretly getting their rich friends and buddies to pump the stock. That's what my opinion. TGOD stock is tanked today. I expected that. It ran way too hot and now it's pulling back. If Aurora continues to pull back, TGOD will continue to pull back. And TGOD is another good example of assets versus market cap. I think, at a market cap of $226 million does undervalue TGOD a little bit. But again, TGOD could go bankrupt. They could go bankrupt. They have if they can't sell their products. But I honestly believe that TGOD could sell product. Not how much product do they sell, I have no idea. But I believe that they will be able to sell product. I think the TGOD brand will resonate well with consumers. And I guess at the end of the day, to me, it all depends on the quality of their product. If their quality is high and the edible products and the vape pens and everything else sell well, I think TGOD could do well. But I honestly don't think TGOD should finish their production facility in Quebec. I mean, it is very low electricity rates there, and they'll produce at a very low cost. But it doesn't matter if they produce at a low cost. If they can't sell 100,000 kilograms, which I highly doubt they will, even if they converted that to edibles, I still highly doubt that they'll be able to sell all those edibles. So I think I really don't think TGOD should be building that facility, not unless I think they should just not build that facility. But again, that's just my opinion. There's just too much production in Canada. Everybody's producing hundreds of thousands of kilograms. I think there's like over 100,000 kilograms produced in Canada in 1 month, and only 10,000 kilograms get sold. So I think there's just way too much production. By the end of this year, we should have like 1 million kilograms excess of product. So it's just, right now, I believe that according to my research, there's 400,000 kilograms just sitting in the vault, and nobody is really touching it. I mean, Aurora alone has like probably 40,000 kilograms in the vault right now. if not more, maybe 30,000 kilograms. Canopy probably has like 100,000 kilograms. Organigram probably has some. Hexo probably has a bunch, and then Kronos doesn't produce anything, so they're good for extra inventory. Vario Health International, Bruce Linton company, tanked 4 cents today. It looks like it looks still kind of slightly bullish, but we'll see what happens moving forward. If Aurora and Canopy continues to tank, I think that will affect this stock negatively. That's my opinion. Bitcoin right now is tanking. It seems like it's recovering a little bit, but it's looking very bearish. And Hive is getting kicked in the can for it. Yeah, I bought some shares at 20 cents, and now I'm down 50% on my position. Doesn't feel good, but I was thinking of making another position on a different account at 10 cents, and I hope it goes down to 10 cents. I'll make another position at 10 cents, and if it continues to tank, that's life. I mean, I could, I don't know. It could continue to tank. It makes no sense. I think this is what could happen to MedMen. It could make absolutely no sense, and MedMen could just keep going down and down and down and down, and until the company recovers, or either that or something bad will happen. Maybe, Gotham Green will secretly take over MedMen through because their stock price is worthless. Maybe. We never know, right? You never know in the stock market. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.